So I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go live tonight, because just before I went live, my power went off, my Wi-Fi went off, everything went off. I thought, well, that's just great. So I didn't know if I was going to be able to come live tonight. So I've been unplugging everything with hopes that it works. So tonight we're going to finish up my flower. And I'm going to need your help because I don't know what to put in the middle of it. So I'm going to wait for a few more people to come on. How many of you are watching the Wreath Makers Live? Hi, Sandy. Hey, Berta. I'm enjoying it. This is the first year I get to see what's going on. Hi, Sally. Hi, Mary. So I made a few different centers for this because I'm torn. I just don't know which to do. Hi, Shar. Hi, Lorraine. So I wanted to ask you guys a question. Hey, Rosemary, how many of you watched me make the Raggedy Rose? Thank you for floating my boat. Hi, Carol. So how many of you watched me make the Raggedy Rose doll? Tonight's going to be opinion night. Hey, Charlene. So I have a question for you. If you watched me make Raggedy Rose, you saw all this stuff. Hey, Eunice, you saw all the stuff I put in there on it. So I want you guys to tell me how much you think I should sell that doll for. How much do you think I should sell the Raggedy Rose for? Whew. Hi, Tracy. I know you can't say hi back, but we know you're there. I see her watching. So this is going to be kind of a short live tonight because it's still raining out and I'm not sure. I'm hoping the internet holds out. Becky says 50 or more. Hi, Helen. How you doing? $65, Rosemary. Let me tell you what's in that. Then maybe you could answer better. Angela says 65. I used 2 Unique in the Creek boards, the wing board and the character board. I bought the vinyl face. I have 8 packages of tubing for her hair. There's ribbon for the bow. I used a whole package of mesh for the dress. Trying to think what else. 3 different color mesh. Trying to think. Of course, there's zip ties and all that. So Helen says 125. Well, let me tell you what I listed it for. Sandy says 125. Hey, Hillary. We've missed you, girl. Carol says 125. Okay. I have it listed in my Etsy shop for $68.99. $68.99, right? I've put the picture up on at least 75. Yep, it's listed for $68.99. Hey, Marlene. I've had, I don't know how many people, and I'm glad I didn't go out and buy all new product like I did last time this happened. I've had maybe 20 people tell me they wanted to purchase it. 20 people. Now, I'm not allowed to tell them where, I'm not allowed to sell on where the picture is, because it's in the Shabby Tree, it's in Deco Exchange, Wreath Supplies, it's in, it's on my page, and I can't remember what else. 20 people, at least, told me they wanted it. 20 people, right? I tell them privately where to go to get it, because you're not allowed to sell on these sites, and I don't want to lose my privileges on the group pages. Not one person has actually purchased it. Not one person. For $68.95. I told you, hi Nellie. I told you all the stuff that I put in that. And it just irritates me because I should be selling it for a lot more. $68.95, I can't sell it. So that's my spiel for the night. That's my whatever. I don't know. I get so irritated because, you know, everybody tells me you're undercutting yourself, you should be selling it for more, blah blah blah. Now, out of 20 people, don't you think one person, at least 20, it might have been even more than that, told me that they wanted it? Yep, I know, Lorraine. Some people are really cheap. Some people just want it for nothing. And no news from the doctor yet. You're fine, girl. You're fine. Stop stressing. You're like me. I'm the same way. I stress too. All right, so let's get back. What else did I have to tell you? There was something else I wanted to tell you guys. Oh, well, you're going to help me pick the center for this flower because I just don't know what to use for it. So let's get started. I'm just glad the last time this happened was with the peacock wreath, and I went out and bought all this product. Hey, Brenda. And then no one bought it. I said, I ain't never doing that again. So, but then people bought it afterwards. That has been a good seller. Earlier, just smile, be happy, and don't worry about it. That's right. You're fine, Hillary. You're fine. You're too young to have any problems anyways. All right, let's get started. Now, so how you're going to vote for this, you're going to tell me, and I'll tell you as I show you. I've had PAPs before, but this is the first time I've had. Hillary, that's what a PAP is, a cervical cancer screening. They're all cervical cancer screenings. Hi, Terry. Shiny balls. Well, I'm going to show you. I know, Dawn. I know. I just get so irritated. All right, here's center number 1. Okay? So just remember these because I'm going to ask you which one you think. So this is the red. All right. Everybody see the red? Before this first time I've had. Girl, I've always been told that's what the pap smear is. Cervical cancer screening. Okay? There's the red. Too much red. All right. So here we're going to call this one the white frilly center. The white frilly center. So remember these. Oh, a piece of... Yeah, paps take a while. Alright. You don't like waiting. I don't either, girl. I don't either. Alright. Here's a white shiny. This is just a white sparkly one. Hi, Bonnie. Alright. Now, here is the small silver one. The small silver one. Right? This is the one I had intended on using, the large silver one that's still drying because it had some whites showing. Alright, now, this is the one that I'm leaning towards, but don't let me sway your opinion at all. The green one. Terry says yes. Definitely green, right? Bonnie says no. Yes on the green. Nellie says green. Rosemary says green. Sandy says green. Well, I guess the green has it. Actually, that's the one I thought too. Everyone's saying green. I don't have a smaller green. This is the only, actually, this was an afterthought. This was an afterthought. This is the small silver. Hi, Deb. Deb, you need to go and see all the people asking on where I got the face from under my post. You're not allowed to advertise in the group, but you might be able to private message them your website. You'd want silver. Hey, Venus. Hi, Laura. Small silver. This is the small silver. Alright, again, here's the green. That's the green. I don't know. And here's the silver. And here's the white. I don't know. I'm torn. I don't know which one. I can't darken the green because it's actually the same color. It has the mesh that's on it. That's what it is. It's the mesh. I could put another color, another piece of green mesh on it. That would make it darker. In fact, let's try to do that. You like the silver. Let me try Deb likes the red. Alright, let me try to add. All I did for this green was add a piece, 2 pieces of mesh. So let me try to add another piece, and that would make it darker. See if that will do it. The larger centers make it look small. Huh. Well, I could wrap one of these instead. Let me just wrap this really good. Jeez, how many pieces is it going to take to make it dark? This is just before I go through and do it all. I'm gonna temporarily cover this. And just set it on the flower. Let's see. What do you think? You like the original green color? I don't have the right green. I was gonna paint it, but I don't have the right green color. Better? All right. Looks like that's the one. Hi, Karen. So all I'm going to do, because you're never going to see this, is cut it with a scissors. This one or this silver one. How about ornaments like the ones you put? Yeah, I have. They're not in here. They're in the house. I just want to make sure that I have this wrapped correctly. On the bottom. 50% off felt. I have a lot of felt. I don't need any more felt. Don't need any more felt. think our jailbirds are having a contest to see how many of them can get put in Facebook jail more again. And I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Let me put this. I'm gonna turn this over and hope it stays while I cut up some floral pins. You got a warning, Deb? For what? How do they send you a warning? Is it by an email or what do they do? Try to get a couple of these in. And cut off the excess. They emailed me for calling a person my favorite from the country north of us. Really? Hey, Lori. How you doing, girl? I'm going to need my fingers for this. Sure I get one on every angle so it doesn't bunch up. That's it, Lori girl. It's not really a rose, no, but it is similar to a rose. It's similar, but it's not a rose. So all I'm doing right now is trying to get all this mesh to stay. I have to cut some more. Rather than try to hold these, I'm gonna put them in my basket. my floral pins, because it'll go through if you leave them this length. Hi, Diana. Hey, Faye. Hey, Dion. How you doing, girl? I can't believe we're going into August already. I just can't get over how fast time is flying by. Is this dripping on here? I'm not even watching it. Get over there. Hey, Janice. It is. Lately always seem to be joining in late. You're not late, Linda. I had the flower done. I was just showing centers, different centers, having everyone help me, and I was blowing off some steam. It is going by fast. Too fast. Tuesday I had my other cataract removed. It is amazing what you can see afterwards. Really, Brenda? Was that a hard surgery to go through? My doctor told me that I have one, but it shouldn't give me any trouble for 10 years. Hey, LaDonna. Yeah, you did. You'll have to watch the replay, girl. I was talking about my Raggedy Rose, how so many people said they wanted to purchase it, and I tell them to go to my Etsy shop, and apparently the $68.99 that I have it listed for is too expensive for them, because no one's purchased it. Is it an easy surgery? That's good to know. Going live next week. Prepping material. We'll post an event on my page. Come join me if you want. Is this your first time, Linda? The drops are worse than the surgery? Yeah. My husband did the laser surgery so that he doesn't have to, girl, you'll be fine, so that he doesn't have to take the drops for the glaucoma anymore. He just hated those drops. And they're watching me closely for glaucoma. I go every 3 months because my pressure's always high, but thank God I'm alright. Hey, Sharon. He said some people just have high pressure. I guess that's me. But I know if I probably went to a different eye doctor, they'd put me on drops. Your mom had glaucoma? Well, nobody in my family has had it. But nobody in my family had a heart attack either, which is an unfortunate thing. So you can't always go by that, I guess. Hi, Linda. How are you making out with your new machine? So far, so good. And guess what? I finally got the call from the new company that I'm starting with. So I'll be getting another machine, but not until the end of August. August 25th, if I want an in-home. I could have gone to the place, the beginning. Macula? Oh, that's even worse. I could have gone into the office the beginning of August, but I didn't want to do that. So since I have the machine already, it takes a while to get insulin dose. I don't take insulin, thank God. I take pills, the metformin. I'm just trying to get this attached. Cataract removed from both eyes. What a difference it made. I still have to wear glasses, but that's okay, right, Sharon? That's what everyone says that I've talked to who've had it done. For 4 years. What do you mean, Linda? You were on, are we talking about eyes or diabetes? No, Terry, I did not get it fixed. My husband put a new, that's another deal we went through. What is YT? I don't know. What is YT? My husband put the new circuit board in, and it doesn't work. Oh, YouTube. Yeah. So upsetting. It's going to cost more money to get someone over here. Always something, you know. Duh. I didn't know what it was either. Hi, Joanne. I'm not up on these things. So if you guys do not see, the 30-day winners for my private group, if you do not see the private group anymore, it means your 30 days has expired. And you can set up your PayPal subscription under my affiliate link if you would like to continue. We'd love to have you. This week was kind of a, yeah, don't feel stupid, because crazy thing. I wanted to have a longer live on Wednesday, but we've been dealing with this darn refrigerator in our RV. There's two very important things in an RV. Your refrigerator and your air conditioner. You have to have both. This is styrofoam. You're expired? Yes, I know you are expired. It's $9.99 a month. Bummer, Lorraine, bummer. I understand though. I can't join anymore. I'm in Damon's, and no, I don't travel a lot. But of course we haven't gone anywhere the past year because of COVID. But how do I get the bling on here? This is it's glitter. It's just Mod Podge and glitter. Alright, I think we finally got this done. Now let me cut it. This one is tubing. Now to get the excess cut off without ruining it. You're welcome. My scissors are getting a workout here. I'll leave that out for a minute. I'm in both a Damon's group and I'm in Katie's group. So I can't afford any more, that's for sure. Alright, so we got this done. We get rid of all this garbage. I bought the glitter tubing from AliExpress. They're in China, but it's pretty reasonable from there compared to purchasing it from others. Yes, these are from, I don't remember if I got them from Damon or Scott. I can't remember which one. They both had them, and I can't remember which one I got them from. I know the black ones, these are from Deco Exchange, and I love these. So I don't use them as much because I don't want to ruin them. I know. Thank you. Alright, let me try to get rid of all this garbage. And then we're going to attach the wreath. So, let's get some. Shoot, I should have cut another one. What was I thinking? I need another one. When I traveled, they told us to take our out and burp it We had to turn it upside down for 3 hours. I don't know what that is. They hold up well cutting ribbon wires. Yes. Well, I don't cut ribbon wire. Well, yeah, I do. What am I thinking? I do cut ribbon with it. Yes, they do. They hold up well. So I got this. I don't know if I showed you guys. Where is it? The Fiskars sharpener. I got this from Home Depot. It was only like $6. Read my comments. Where are you, Helen? In Colorado, we have to have a heater and refrigerator, especially if you get of snow in the mountains, especially if you're up there. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's true. You would have to have a heater. We have a heater in ours, but our refrigerator's gas and or electric. It automatically switches. So that's why it's so expensive to get it going. But anyway, I got this little sharpener. My husband says, oh, that's a waste of money. But it really isn't. It's really good. You know, anything Fiskars, you know. A-L-I, Carol. A-L, I think it's A-L-I or A-A. There's no E, I know that. I'd have to look. I can't remember exactly, but I think it's A-L-I Express. This in. I did see that. Yes, I think that's it, Bonnie. That's it. Yeah, I know they have one just for scissors. But this works pretty darn good. I was impressed. Tomorrow for my new adventure, I bought the property in front of me after Roughly. That's awesome. I'm hoping eventually I can open up a florist. Oh, that is awesome. No, Carol, it's just Google AliExpress. It's not Etsy. I have a lot of affiliates. If you go to my Wreaths by Connie in page, the first pinned post is my affiliates. Now, but make sure you click see more. It's a little writing that says see more, and that will bring up all of them. Some of them you save money, some of them it just helps me out. If you do a lot on Amazon, I would appreciate it if you click on my link to get there. AliExpress.com, yes. That's it. Alright, let's get this in here. Welcome, Ricky. So, let's see if we can get this on without a big to-do. Oh, I do not have my own affiliates, Linda. No. I have an Etsy page, that's it, for my stuff. this is one flower where I'm thinking I might need to glue down some petals. I like the green too. That's actually the color I was leaning toward, but I'm glad I added more mesh to make it darker. Is it in the middle? Let me look. Let me look in the screen. Yes, I think this is it. We did it. We did it. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thanks, Laura. Thank you, Brenda. The light green wasn't going to do it. It had to be color in your wreath. Exactly, Bonnie. Thank you, Donna. Thanks, Beth. Thanks, LaDonna. Alright, now I'm going to stick some of these under there. Thanks, Hillary and Mary. Some glue under there because you know I don't trust just the pipe cleaners. Thank you, Carol and Rosetta and Sandy and Mary. Love it. It's an emerald green. Yes, Linda, it is. That's the color. That is the color. Thank you, Sally. Thanks, Dion. Put too much glue in because I don't want it. Thank you, Annette. I don't want it to look like a rose because it's not a rose. Similar, but it's not the rose. It could pass for the rose, but it's a flat rose. Yes, I used to use, I did use, and I don't know what happened to my styrofoam. I thought I had all the different sizes and I can't find them. Because I want to do something in my private group with styrofoam balls. I can't find it, of course. Just have to keep looking. So, well, we got that done. Now I'll have to find a use for that, for all these centers. This was the one I thought we were going to use, but they're buried, I know. I know they are. Alright, guys. This live actually went longer than I thought it was going to go. Oh, don't tell me. Is my internet off again? Is my internet on, guys? Am I froze? It's on. Thank you, Sharon. All of a sudden, it asked me if I wanted to use my hotspot. Why can't I find me? You had me, Nancy? I can't bring it up on my iPad. My iPad says not connected. Weird. This iPad just decided to go off. It's about, yeah, it is a little stiffer, Carol. I can't bring you guys up on my iPad. I don't know what the problem is. There we go. Good night, LaDonna. I'm still going. Carol, it is a little bit stiffer, but if you buy glitter tubing, make sure you don't get wired. That's what I did by mistake from Craft Outlet. I got wired glitter tubing and I had to send it all back. So don't get wired glitter tubing because it's not the same thing. Alright guys, I'm going to put the camera up. Yes, I bought wired glitter tubing. Ooh, that's good and crooked. Sorry about that. From Craft Outlet, and I sent it back. I was happy to see that they took it back. I thought they charged a restocking fee and all that, but they didn't. So, but I did have to pay for shipping, which, oh well. Good night, Donna. Good night, Linda. Good night, Lorraine. Good night, Laura. All right, thank you guys for being here. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night and a wonderful weekend. I won't see you unless you're a VIP. I'll be on my VIP group tomorrow at 9. So, love you all. God bless you all. Good night.